They're telegraphed. Their hitboxes are not exactly the best either.
It did look like, though, when there was deep breathing, I don't know how much like, it looked like some of that stuff when deep breathing on your shield, like the amount of shield damage, I don't know the calculation of how it increases it.
Yeah.
It looked very scary, though, to be holding shield against a deep breathing.
No, you do not want to be in shield against deep breathing. You want to abuse movement and kind of get around them because, yeah, that character can... It's also just like how much more stun there is on shield, but it's also... They just pop it. They can pop
it
like
looked
it's
like
nothing.
it looked like it was about to be shield broken a couple times.
Yeah. But I guess that's also the funny thing about Corncycle's play. I just feel like he's just disrespectful in general. But we're heading into a little bit of FireThePyro against JDV.
This is going to be the epitome of pedal to the metal versus slow and steady. And I do not believe... They definitely played before. I don't believe FTP has ever taken a set, but there's definitely been some close ones.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously, FTP recently landing himself on PR and just generally just taking a lot of sets off a lot of good players and just already had leveled up, but leveling up even more. Have to see what kind of game plan he's got for JDV, because I'm going to go out on a limb and say he has a specific game plan for JDV.
Yeah,
he has thought about it and made one. We'll have to see how he can execute on it.
FTP is an extremely disciplined player and definitely practices a lot against, in specific scenarios as well. Okay, a little bit of a B reverse BDK, setting himself flying with the help of a hydrant.
It looked kind of funny. Ooh, like that call out, though.
Yep, that was very nice. Yeah, no, FTP's been on a hot streak for sure as of late. I'm curious to see how he stacks up to JDV right now, but...
Keeping it close.
Yeah, I mean, JDV's kind of a bit of the rock of our region, just kind of holding it down at the top.
Oh, why are you jumping into that? I don't get it.
Maybe try to go for like a Z catch? Or
I think so. I think he was trying to catch
and
it.
Just mistimed it.
I just think that kind of stuff, I mean, like, I'm really bad, so I just would never even go near it, but I feel like even if you're good, that's just... It's like the risk reward. I don't know. Like... Is it worth it to start your item play with Bell? It might be. I mean, honestly, that's a calculus you could make.
Yeah.
It could be worth it because Bell is crazy.
No, I'm sure if me Brawler lands a Bell hit, especially against Pac-Man at
they're
like
dead
90,
for sure.
It was death.
Ooh, yeah. Having forcing the air dodge. Just kind of always putting out that shot put. It's like an easy air dodge, but just like making your opponent always like on their toes, having to press a button.
It's such an active projectile and very strong as well. I mean, it's just...
Oh, I like that. That was so nifty. Just like the fire kick to land on the other side of the hydrant right in that threat zone. I don't know if that was exactly like calculated, but if it was, that was kind of insane, frankly, the spacing of just getting into that exact position.
Yeah, I'm liking the usage of the BDK right now. Burning drop kick. Yeah, FTP's been using it for quite a while now, and I'm definitely starting to love how he's been utilizing it and definitely perfecting perfecting how he uses it in these new situations and getting a lot more off of it than what we're seeing. And I think we've seen it.
Run up, just nair, I guess killing? That was really funny looking.
Brawler nair is an insanely good tool. Okay, like that. Dash up with the F tilt to catch the Bell as well.
Oh, yeah, getting caught out. That end leg on that is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, up smash. And now... What was looking like a fairly close game, now JDV taking the stock lead, and as we all know in our region, just JDV with stock lead. It's just very difficult to deal with.
Down throw back air, 66% right now. I mean, FTP certainly not out of this game. Me Brawler is an explosive
this is it. Oh, but no, not quite on that. I was going to say, I thought that if the execution was there, I thought that was a stock, frankly, into Thrupper.
Absolutely would have been. That landing up, if that third landing up air hit, I'm absolutely sure that me Brawler would have killed off of that.
So maybe that was just really good DI just to get out of that situation from JDV. Yeah, not quite going to be able to do it. Sometimes he will sometimes fish for that a little too much. And
yes, for sure.
I understand going for that one, actually. That made perfect sense. But
a little bit of the Beaver's drop kick to send himself flying a little farther. I gotta also say, back to that other situation, I respect that FTP is willing to send those situations, even if it might put himself in a bad spot, because the reward off it is insane, and it's just...
Ooh, nice catch.
You gotta have faith in yourself.
Yeah, sometimes you do gotta send it, especially if you're down. That totally makes sense. Ooh, don't want to get hit by the hydrant.
Yeah. Do not want to have have JDV have the lead against you for too long, because it's
I like that.
Just keep it up.
JDV not having landed, I think, a single, I want to say hasn't landed a single grab the entire game so far.
JDV got one.
Okay, so like, yeah, but just not, that's one thing that's been really, really good. FTP's been really good about not getting hit by, oh my God, that lasts for so long.
That's unfortunate.
That, yeah.
It got extended too.
It did, yeah.
FTP running in. And
even in my, like, you know, like, bad player brain, I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure that the way that that bell works is that it can extend the lingering hitbox there. And so, like, I understood him running in, and he's just thinking, I think to himself, just like, God damn it. Just like, because, like, it was the right option, right? F smash, definitely punishable, but unfortunately in that instance, JDV just, that was also, like, if it's not an accident, right? JDV is a very, very intelligent, calculated player. He sets up a fortress of pain for you to either get hit by or allow yourself to run into. So, yeah. The reason why he's #1.
Definitely. Just a very consistent, strong player. Has a lot of situations kind of lapped out. Yeah, I mean, just JDV finds ways to win games, like, in a different way, I feel, every single time I watch him play.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I don't think I've actually, I think I've maybe seen it a couple times, but it's not super common by any means. There's
always something.
Now, okay, so this stage, definitely understand the pick and, like, you know, a lot of opportunities for Thrupper kills. JDV is definitely going to be able to get some stuff off the platform as well, so we'll have to see who's actually able to capitalize on the pick. But I think it's fine. It's definitely a good one for Brawler.
Yes.
Oh,
but
God.
Down toss Bell into the F smash. I mean, good situation there by JDV. Recognition to find that. I mean, hey, it's a quick early kill right there. I was going to say, though, that Brawler, especially with this middle platform, the platform to the top blast zone just works really well for the down throw of the...
Yep, and that's not... Oh, it is going to... I was like, that's not going to kill? I was like, yeah, no, that kills. And that's one of those... I looked it down at the percent. It was like... For most characters, it's like in the upper 80s to mid 90s. If you get grabbed by Brawler, you are just dead.
Yeah, and that move doesn't have a whole lot of knockback growth itself. It's a lot of base knockback. So imagine how much earlier that kill if you did get it on that platform.
Yeah,
it's a very strong move. I understand the game plan, especially at that air right there. I mean, just kind of stuffing JDV out. I mean, already bringing himself into a bit of a lead right now. FTP. I'd like to see the adaptation of going back though.
Oh, a little scrappiness here. Everyone just kind of... JDV is...
I think the power went out over there. I saw the lights go out as well.
Uh-oh.
Just like everything went dark in the building. Like I saw the light over there went too.
Oh, I wonder... But then were our power still on?
Yeah, I think maybe we're special.
Hopefully...
A child? Oh, they're going.
Oh, was the game turned off as well? That's unfortunate. But we didn't miss too much, and it's still very close. Well, I'm sure we missed a lot, actually. But what we didn't miss is the end of the game, and it's still 2-2, and essentially, I'm just going to say it's pretty much even. Although, unfortunately, for FTP, the Thrupper range is, now this is where it gets tough to find some of those kills. Oh. And F-tilt at ledge, yeah, you can't be hanging out there too long, especially at that percent when your invulnerability is very, very brief.
Yeah, it is definitely very brief. JDV as well. Just kind of put himself in a good spot. Okay, yeah, especially with the Hydrant pushing JDV.
Oh, my God.
You hate to see that. You hate to see SDs at percent like that. And, you know, there's definitely some frustration just from everything that just kind of happened in the last couple minutes. But,
yeah. That was unfortunate. Yeah.
Nothing to say. Just unfortunate. But, I mean, FTP still putting on a pretty good showing overall. You're gonna be seeing more of him throughout this tourney. Like, absolutely.
Oh yeah. The losers run imminent. Feel very. I was trying to give I don't know if that set even actually happened based on like where people went, like, because you know it was before bracket had started, so I don't know if this actually occurred. I was given that the banjo player. Bradoof,
yep.
Yeah, who's random up and coming. That dude's a good banjo player. Yeah. I don't know if you've been watching his gameplay.
He's been getting
pretty good. His Archer set was... I don't know if Archer won. It looked like... I saw him win game 1. But it was making him work for it, definitely, and just like is a solid, like has the banjo stuff. And I was trying to give him advice. It was like he was on pace, I think, to play FTP, and I was like, the thing you're gonna have to watch out for is just gonna hold forward on you, and you need to figure out how to deal with that.
I feel like Brawler there essentially just beats out Banjo.
I think that's basically. I was like, see, he's gonna come in at this diagonal angle where you don't really have anything to deal with it.
Yeah.
And like, even it's like I've played so many friendlies with them. It's like I as Samus have a fair to deal with that, which is pretty good, and it still like doesn't work a lot of the time. It's just so good and so fast to come in, and if you get touched with that, FTB is labbed so much that like if that happens, it's just either if it's low, it's 50%. If it's mid%, you might just be dead because you're gonna get up tilted onto the platform.
Yeah, no, usually the risk reward for him using that move is so skewed in his favor. I'm just sitting there thinking like, how does Banjo actually deal? Like Banjo cannot anti-air that really. It's like you gotta call it out with a nair or like an up air, but Banjo up air is not very good.
It's not. No, my advice, like, you need to, one, not get ledge trapped because you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
And you need to play really campy, really lame, and you're probably gonna have to just be really frankly just Wonder Wing reads is how you're that's probably how you're gonna win. Because I don't think Banjo's projectiles are even like good enough to zone out Brawler.
Oh, I guess zoning out Brawler. I was gonna say though, I think Banjo Egg is like, I think as people learn how to use that tool more, Banjo's gonna get a little bit better because the egg launcher.
It's definitely good, and
it's very good.
Watching him, he was doing some of the super hard to. There's some hard to do Banjo tech. He did against Archer, like one of the egg cancel into like. It was like egg cancel into up tilt or up smash or something. And it was hella crazy looking. Like, I was like, I don't know all the Banjo tech, but I was watching him do some stuff where I'm like, damn, I didn't know Banjo could do that. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Banjo's a very interesting character. I love the usage of eggs and then the egg explosive little grenade. I just think he's just a weird, quirky little...
budget. He's like a budget snake.
Yeah, actually.
He's like a budget on diet snake.
He's got the same up tilt essentially, but it's way worse.
But way worse. Way worse grenades, but still pretty good.
I mean, down throw is kind of like the same thing, but it's just you beat if parry. They mash out a parry instead of getting grounded.
Yeah, it actually, and I didn't actually come up. Someone else watching the set came up and was like, "That's actually hella true." Budget